Please be advised this podcast features AI cloned voices created with human oversight. All content is reviewed by experts for accuracy and relevance. Welcome to IADS Retail Park, the place where we go beyond buzzwords to unpack the strategies, tech, and real-world lessons changing department stores today. I'm Maya, and today we're tackling a topic that's both old and new: RFID in retail. Is it finally having a comeback moment? What does it actually do, and why is it suddenly on every innovator's radar again? Before we begin, an important note: today's discussion draws from research conducted in 2021. While the fundamental principles we'll discuss remain relevant, some specific details may have evolved. Joining me is my co-host, Anshita. Welcome back, Anshita. Always good to have your perspective for these deep dives.
Thanks, Maya. Glad to be back on the retail park. Now, RFID is one of those technologies that feels like it's been circling retail for years, but it hasn't always lived up to the hype. I'm curious where it sits now, so let's get into what's changed and what retailers should be watching.
Yes, let's start with the basics. RFID stands for radio frequency identification, and it's basically a wireless way to identify and track objects using radio waves. Instead of scanning one barcode at a time, you can read a whole shelf's worth of items from a distance. That means RFID tags embedded in products and special readers that capture the data, which can save a ton of time during inventory checks. After the pandemic, that's especially useful. Supply chains were pressure tested, and real-time visibility became a must for both operations and customer promises. Being able to track inventory instantly across stores and warehouses helps retailers make smarter, faster decisions.
But peeking back, RFID's first big moment in retail was rocky. Walmart tried to force all its suppliers to use RFID in the early 2000s, and it didn't work out. Costs were high, the tech wasn't ready, and the project fizzled. For years, adoption stalled.
I totally get what you mean. You know that by 2019, just 10% of the apparel market used RFID. But omnichannel retail, where you need to promise accurate inventory online and in store, changed the equation. The tech kept evolving, use cases expanded, and now we're seeing RFID come back not just for tracking, but to support new customer experiences.
Take Mango's Barcelona flagship. They use RFID to know where each garment is, even in the dressing room or if it leaves the store, so associates can find items fast and make sure sizes are available. But that's just the start. Embedding readers and tags throughout the store lets retailers analyze hotspots and cold zones, figuring out which displays drive sales and which areas need a rethink.
It's really a data story, understanding store flow, placement, what sells where, and using that info to build a better customer journey. And the more retailers invest in RFID, the more creative the use cases become. Linking RFID with IoT devices, blockchain, real-time analytics, even self-checkout. The ROI grows with every system you connect.
There's also the omni-channel layer. With RFID, retailers like Levi's are seeing inventory accuracy hit 98%. And inventory counts that used to take hours now take 20 minutes. Suddenly, same-day pickup and ship from store become standard. And the tech gives teams confidence on what's actually in stock.
And that inventory visibility isn't just about logistics or saving money. It's about delivering for the customer, making sure products are available when and where they want them, shrinking out of stocks, and powering services like click and collect.
And let's talk about the experience side. Smart mirrors powered by RFID have popped up at stores like Ralph Lauren and Rebecca Minkoff. Customers can see product info, recommendations, and even request new sizes right from the dressing room. That's personalization that feels both high-tech and genuinely helpful.
But the gold standard right now might be Prada. They've put RFID chips in 100% of products, not just for inventory, but to connect with customers before and after the sale. Prada's app lets shoppers scan their purchase to see videos of its journey through the supply chain or learn about the craftsmanship behind it. That's next level transparency.
Of course, none of this comes for free. Adopting RFID means a lot of upfront investment: tags, readers, software integration, maintenance, plus ongoing costs for licenses and employee training. It's not always an easy case to make for every retailer.
And there are technical hiccups. Reader and tag collisions can interfere with data. There are privacy questions to manage if chips are still live post purchase. Plus, as technology races ahead, alternatives are starting to appear. Computer vision, for example, is quickly becoming a competitor.
Amazon Go, for instance, uses a blend of sensors, cameras, and yes, RFID too. But increasingly, it leans on computer vision for grab and go checkout. That approach reduces the need to physically tag every product, though combining RFID with blockchain or even NFTs can add a lot of value for security, anti counterfeit, and brand storytelling.
So, for retailers thinking about RFID, it's really a question of use case and ROI. For some, the time and cost of tagging everything makes sense. For others, new models might fit better. There are also software partners, Avery Dennison, Kinaxis, Oracle, and so on, that build on RFID data to give retailers predictive insights and what if planning.
If there's a lesson here, it's that tech isn't plug and play. The biggest hurdles in RFID are cost, supplier selection, and most of all, change management. If you can get the team on board and pick the right partners, the rewards are big. But it's never just a tech project, it's an organization wide shift.
And as supply chains get more complex, real time visibility is about more than operations, it's about resilience. We've learned, especially post pandemic, that the companies who master data and transparency are best equipped to handle the unexpected.
For anyone weighing RFID, it's about the right fit. Get clear on your goals and what you want to unlock. Then plan your pilot. Focus on measurable results and stay open to integrating with emerging tech. RFID is now part of a much larger toolkit for modern retail.
Anchita, thanks so much for breaking this down with me.
Thanks, Maya. This was a fun one. RFID is back, and it's finally showing what it can do.
Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Be sure to join us for our next episode as we keep exploring the ideas and innovations shaping the future of department stores, only on IADS Retail Park.